Odùduwà ó jẹ́ ń ó ṣe pàtàkì ńlá. Òmìnira dìde ẹ̀jájẹ̀gbà òmìnira. Ọmọ ogun, ọmọ ogun. Ẹja pawọ́pọ̀ abáṣepé. Ọ̀nàdà ọmọ ogun, ọmọ ogun. Ẹja pawọ́pọ̀ abáṣepé. Àsìkò ti tó àpòmìnira nílẹ̀ ogun. Ọmọ Yorùbá ká ìfẹ́ rẹ̀ mọ́. Àsìkò ti tó àpòmìnira nílẹ̀ ogun. Odùduwà ká ìfẹ́ rẹ̀ mọ́. United we stand. Ogun nation divided we fall. Let us come together to make Odùduwà a reality. To save from one generation from slavery that we find ourselves. As we all know, the river will never flow without bringing down a tree and perishing. Ọmọ ogun, ọmọ ogun. Ẹja pawọ́pọ̀ abáṣepé. Ọ̀nàdà ọmọ ogun, ọmọ ogun. Ẹja pawọ́pọ̀ abáṣepé. Àsìkò ti tó àpòmìnira nílẹ̀ ogun. Ọmọ Yorùbá ká ìfẹ́ rẹ̀ mọ́. Àsìkò ti tó àpòmìnira nílẹ̀ ogun. Odùduwà ká ìfẹ́ rẹ̀ mọ́. Kápábùrú ìjùmú o. Ẹja àparapọ̀ abáṣejàjà òmìnira. Gbogbo ìyàpá ọ̀wọ́rọ̀ o. Yorùbá ká ìṣe ẹja àgbéraga lọ́kàn. Agbára lọ́wọ́ amúniyìn abáṣewọ́.
Yeah, we lost the broadcast there. I think internet connection. We're back on again. A very good afternoon and welcome to the 10th of September 2020. The time is exactly 12:30 p.m. here in London. Let's get the final bit of this music and then we'll go to the anthem and we go straight into the broadcast.
Odùduwà has come to be a reality. Ọmọ ogun, ọmọ ogun. Ẹja pawọ́pọ̀ abáṣepé. Ọ̀nàdà ọmọ ogun, ọmọ ogun. Ẹja pawọ́pọ̀ abáṣepé. Àsìkò ti tó àpòmìnira nílẹ̀ ogun. Ọmọ Yorùbá ká ìfẹ́ rẹ̀ mọ́. Àsìkò ti tó àpòmìnira nílẹ̀ ogun.
Yeah, come this way.
Odùduwà ká ìfẹ́ rẹ̀ mọ́. Óyá o.
Yeah.
Óyá o.
Yeah.
Óyá o.
Yeah.
Odùduwà óyá ká lọ.
Yes.
Óyá o.
Hello.
Óyá o. Óyá o. Ọmọ Odùduwà óyá ká lọ. Óyá o. Óyá o. Óyá o. Ọmọ Odùduwà óyá ká lọ. Ọmọ ogun ìbọ̀lẹ́wà ìbọ̀lẹ́lọ. Ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo fẹ́ gbàjáde yìí kọ́ oyè ẹ̀dá tí ló kọ́ káwá gbọ́. Ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo ń bá yín sọ ìjọ òmìnira lè yí. Ara òṣèlú kọ́. Ó tún parapọ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá ká parapọ̀ bàbá wa lọ́wọ́ kúrò lóko ẹrú. Ó pa mọ́tò yìí kíkọ́. Bàbá parapọ̀ ọ̀pọ̀ lọ́wọ́ Fúlàní. Àwọn ọmọléèwé ẹlẹ́gbẹ̀rún mú tó ti yá. Ọmọ Odùduwà ní wọ́n àkíyèsí Fúlàní. Wàláì àkíyèsí ẹgbẹ́. Ọjọ́ pé bí ọmọ Fúlàní ṣe ń bọ̀ wá lẹ́rú. Ọmọ ogun ẹjẹ́ bá parapọ̀ kádé Nàìjíríà. Alága ogun development association nǹkan. Ẹgbẹ́ wọn ti yà yí tẹ́lẹ̀ ká gbòmìnira wa lásìkò. Ọmọ alára òkúdọ̀ jẹ́ ọmọ aláwọ̀ òkúdọ̀ wàkílà. Ọmọ ogun, ọmọ ogun. Ẹja pawọ́pọ̀ abáṣepé. Ọ̀nàdà ọmọ ogun, ọmọ ogun. Ẹja pawọ́pọ̀ abáṣepé. Àsìkò ti tó àpòmìnira nílẹ̀ ogun. Ọmọ Yorùbá ká ìfẹ́ rẹ̀ mọ́. Àsìkò ti tó àpòmìnira nílẹ̀ ogun. Odùduwà ká ìfẹ́ rẹ̀ mọ́.
and that will take us straight into the broadcast as we'll start with the anthem. A very good afternoon and welcome to another part of the awareness campaign and part of what we've been discussing in the last almost 3 months or so. My name is Olayomi Koiki. A lot of you know me as Koiki Media, a very proud Yoruba man from Ijebu-Ode in Ogun State, from the Oduduwa land. Most people will continue to look at us and say, are we serious when it comes to our discussion and what we have been discussing for almost some time now? But one thing I can assure those that are following us is the world itself has a lot of problem, but part of the problem that the world is neglecting is the Oduduwa campaign. They might look at it as they are not interested. Maybe that is what you think. But I can rest assure you that the international community, T and Woye, they are very, very smart. And they know that something is brewing because they have the human resources to monitor so many things that is happening around the world at the press of a button. But those that are looking at it thinking that we are here, including all the other medias that are working around the clock on a daily basis in different time zones, that continue to bring the awareness of this Yoruba nation. Àwọn èèyàn rò pé wọ́n kì í gbọ́ nǹkan tí à ń sọ. But I can assure you that it might seem so to you, but to those of us that know that they are watching, but what they are trying to gauge is how far can this be pushed? How far? I'm trying to release the privacy. I'm going to change the way we broadcast after this, so that those that are watching us sometimes, because I need to release the privacy. That is why, okay. And now I'll allow it to go public in terms of the broadcast. So Taban sọ fún yín pé the international community do not know our predicament. Tell them that they know, but they want to know how far as a Yoruba people, we can push this. No. Everyone bring your iPad. Me and my little royal king in the house this afternoon. Today, not today. Where's your iPad? No. Yeah, sit down here. Yeah, sit down next to me this way. Sit down.
No.
Okay. They are watching and they are taking note of everything, pata pata. They are taking note of it. But what they're expecting us to do is, how far can we push this? Before we go into the broadcast, let's take the prayer, because our prayer will lead us out of this mess from the spiritual realm that Nigeria is gone. Hmm? Okay. Hmm? Okay. Yeah, right, fine. Everyone sit down. So, when people are telling you that you are wasting your time, tell them that the international community knows that we are not wasting our time. Yeah, go that way. The international community know definitely that we are not wasting our time. But what they are waiting for is, how far can we push for what we demand? And we are not begging any one of them. We are not begging them. But we can bring the conversation to them so that they can get involved now. It is when you are outside your own community, you will understand what I'm talking about. But when we are within our own community, àwọn èèyàn ní ọgbọ́n kankan, is because people believe that ìtorí inú community wà láti ń discuss it. But the moment you go out of your own community, you would understand that the world knows about Oduduwa. They know wọ́n lè má mọ̀ ní Oduduwa, but wọ́n máa ń tán pè ní Yorùbá, wọ́n dẹ̀ máa ń tán pè ní Igbo, wọ́n dẹ̀ máa ń tán pè ní Hausa. But ṣé o rí pé ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ yìí, tí bá wo lọ wò bọ̀ nísìn, like I keep telling you all the time, kò ń ṣe Yorùbá nìkan àti Igbo nìkan ló wo ohun tèmi sọ yìí. I don't know about other platforms. But what I know is that there are many other people from around the world that are watching. And it's not because now, they've always been with us. And some of them know Yoruba more than you, that you call yourself a Yoruba person. But because we live within ourselves as community, as Yoruba people, as Oduduwa children, whatever you want to call it, we automatically forget that we have other community. Town no more in town go through. Let's get the prayer first in. It's going to be a lot discussed today. A lot we have to discuss and iron out. So many things have developed, especially for those of us in England, regarding the coronavirus, that might have a big impact on the rally on the 1st of October. We're going to focus our conversation again today. What do we know? How do we understand when we tell the world our problem? How do we tell them that there's something wrong with us, how do we explain? Let's get the prayer in first, and then we can start talking about all that. A very good afternoon, Ekabo Soreto,
Good afternoon, sir.
Ebawafi Adura, the broadcasting.
Orúkọ Jésù.
Amen.
Ní bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ Jésù.
Amen.
Bàbá wa àti Ọlọ́run wa gbé ọ̀gá yàn ológun lórí pé wọ́n ní ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ àti òpin ayé wa.
Adúpẹ́ fún ẹ bàbá.
Adarí gbogbo nǹkan padà sọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀wọ̀ Ọlọ́run fún ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀fẹ́ àti àánú tá a rí gbà. Láti rí ọjọ́ kẹwàá nínú oṣù kẹsàn-án, ẹ jẹ́ kí ilẹ̀ ó gbé wa mì. Ẹ jẹ́ kí ọjọ́ òní ó ṣojú ẹ̀mí wa, bàbá wa ọ̀run oṣù tẹ́wọ́ gbọ́ ọpẹ́ wa.
Adúpẹ́ bàbá.
Ọ̀gá òkú jùlọ, a fẹ́ máa lọ nípa ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ láti sọ̀rọ̀ òdúdú ayé. Ọ̀gá òkú jùlọ, ó yá darapọ̀ mọ́ wa.
Adúpẹ́ bàbá.
Gbogbo etí tí ó máa gbọ́ àti ẹni tí ó máa sọ̀rọ̀, ọ̀gá òkú yẹ ẹrú wa lágbára.
Àmín.
Mo gbàdúrà fún yín bàbá lórúkọ Jésù, ipa yóò ní ká yín.
Àmín.
Lórúkọ Jésù bá ṣe ń ṣe pé kí orílẹ̀-èdè wọ́n sì múṣẹ. Lórúkọ Jésù ẹ̀mí yín ò ní pin.
Àmín.
Lórúkọ Jésù Kristi Násárẹ́tì nígbà tí ògo náà bá dé ẹ̀rín dẹni àwátì.
Àmín.
Má jẹ̀mú àánú tí ò ní ìgbìmọ̀ nínú Ọlọ́run dá fún ilé rẹ lónìí.
Àmín.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ní ìpinnu láti gbé ilẹ̀ Odùduwà sókè lórúkọ Jésù Ọlọ́run á gbé yín lọ́wọ́ sókè.
Àmín.
Olùrànlọ́wọ́ alátìlẹ́yìn áńgẹ́lì ìṣerere lórúkọ Jésù Ọlọ́run yan ti yín lónìí.
Àmín.
Gbogbo etí tó máa gbọ́rọ̀ yín lónìí lórúkọ Jésù yóò máa ṣe rere ní ayé wọn.
Àmín.
Tó bá rí gbogbo alágbára tó ní pé òun tó máa fọ́tò ní bọ́ sí kò ní wá sí ìmúṣẹ. Èmi tún wí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìkọ̀ àti ìrìjú Olódùmarè lórúkọ Jésù ilẹ̀ ìlànà ó gbé wọn mì lójijì.
Àmín.
Mo fi ìpè mi gbàdúrà àdàbí o tíṣẹ́ ìránṣẹ́ mi.
Tó bá wọlé.
Ọlọ́run ló pè mí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìkọ̀ àti ìrìjú Olódùmarè. Èmi sọ̀rọ̀ àṣẹ ní gbogbo ẹnikẹ́ni tó ní pé ilẹ̀ Odùduwà ò ní wá sí pé wọn ò ní wá wọn ní dèbùté yíyanjú wọn. Irú ìṣẹ̀dá bẹ́ẹ̀ lónìí àjọ àti ìdílé rẹ̀ wọ́n parun lójijì.
Àmín.
Ọkùnrin ní, obìnrin ní, ọmọdé ní, àgbà ní, lórúkọ Jésù mú àtàwọn àti ìdílé wọn wọ́n parun lójijì. Lórúkọ Jésù ẹ̀mí wọn yóò dì wá mú.
Àmín Jésù.
Jésù Olúwa wa.
Àmín, àmín, àmín lórúkọ Jésù. Tó àdúpẹ́ fún alàgbà wa. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gba àdúrà lọ́dọ̀ àwọn tí Mùsùlùmí tá bá ní ẹni tó máa fún aládùúrà, and let's go straight into it. There's quite a lot to discuss this afternoon, and we want to make sure that, especially fún àǹfààní àwọn tí wọ́n ń gbọ́ wa ní Nàìjíríà. Ara máa ń ta mí tí bá mọ̀ pé bó ṣe wù wá tó àwa tá wà níta kí a máa ṣe broadcast ní ojoojúmọ́. Àmọ́ tí bá rántí àwọn tó wà nílé tí wọ́n ń ná data tó fi ń wò wá, ẹlòmíì ó ná tó more than 7,000 naira, ẹlòmíì ná jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ, ẹlòmíì ò tẹ̀ mọ iye tóun ti ná, ẹlòmíì ò tẹ̀ ní láti fi ná, àmọ́ ó fẹ́ wo tí ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. And we must consider everybody tí wọ́n ń gbọ́ wa tó ń wò wá, aláti máa consider àwọn, especially àwọn tó wà ní Nàìjíríà, aláti máa consider àwọn. Ó ṣe kókó, ó ṣe kókó, ó ṣe pàtàkì, nítorí pé kí ni, when we talk about freedom that we are asking for now, it is important that we remember that as long as we do not get this freedom, a lot of people, not just Yoruba people, there will be continuation of poverty level, and we will continue to be number 3 citizen. Awatawa nita. It doesn't matter what kind of passport you hold. I want to focus this conversation on so many areas. And I beg everybody that will call not to divert from the topic and the conversation. You have listened to so many media in the last 24/72 1 week. Like I always say, the media continue to be one voice. The way we present might be different. The way we get the message out, ó lè yàtọ̀ díẹ̀, àmọ́ ibì kan náà ni gbogbo wa ń lọ. Má torí pé o ti gbọ́ nǹkan kan níbì kan, o wá mú yẹn bọ̀ wá síbí báyìí. I will not tolerate it. And I will not allow it. It doesn't matter who you are. You can discuss that with the people around you, but do not bring that here, because the media are all with one voice. A lot of you, I've said so many times, you get carried away with a bigger fight with us. You are looking for inti ofefi create another kind of problems. And just the same way, a lot of you have been calling me, trying to gauge my opinion and view on some of what has been said, maybe some of what have been released, but all I can tell you is, let us remain focused. Ibi tá ń lọ gangan, òun ni ká focus lé lórí. Tó bá ti mọ ibi tó ń lọ, ò ní need láti worry too much. But because a lot of people do not even know where we are going, ẹlòmíì kàn rò pé a kàn wá sórí broadcast, there for one reason or the other. In tó mú wa wá sórí broadcast nìyẹn, kò yé ẹlòmíì dáadáa. So tó bá ti gbọ́ níbí ìbàyí tó gbọ́ nítọ̀hún, á wá máa wò pé ṣé kankan náà ni wọ́n ń sọ ní àbóyàtọ̀. I want to assure everybody that we are still on one voice. One voice. I know there are so many groups, different groups, but I will explain few things as I go along. I'm just trying to also, because I was running behind schedule, I had some few things I wanted to bring up as well. Let us remember that into gbọ́lọ́dọ̀ ẹlòmíì, ó lè yàtọ̀ díẹ̀ sí tí Koiki Media máa sọ, àmọ́ media are all one. So if you think I will come here and then say, you come out this and no, you're stupid. I'm not going to do that, because I am thinking of the bigger picture. So if you think that I will come here and condemn another media because I want to satisfy you, I am not here to satisfy you. I am here to break up Nigeria. That is what I am here for. I am not here to be fighting one media and then because you want me to satisfy you. No. That is not my job. We have a bigger task at home. With that bigger task is also to tell the international community that a lot of you think they are not listening to us. Because you sit within your community. Ẹ ń jókòó láàrin community lẹ́sẹ̀ rò pé wọ́n gbọ́ pọ̀tá àwa tá à ń jáde tí mo engage àwọn proper òyìnbó journalist. Tí bá ní proper òyìnbó British. Tó bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, tí bá ní Odùduwà kò lè yé wọn. But tó bá ti tẹnu mọ́ pé Yorùbá ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀, ó understand ẹ̀ jù mí gan lọ. Torí ó mọ̀ pé ẹ̀tọ́ wa ni tá à ń jà fún yìí. Ìwọ lọ́kọ̀ wá ń rò pé kémi wá jókòó sí bíbá nísìn kí wá nítorí nǹkan tí wọ́n gbọ́ lọ́dọ̀ mídíà míì ìyẹn lèmi máa wá sọ̀rọ̀ ní máa wá attack. You are stupid. I'm not gonna do that. Because my fight for what we are discussing is bigger picture. And I know that all the media talking about Oduduwa, the presentation is different, but we are all heading to the same area. My job is to break Nigeria. How is going to happen? Even if it goes to fight war, I am ready. I have said that so many times. Even if it goes to that length, which I know it will eventually get to that end. If you think that we will come out of Nigeria peacefully, so be it to you. But the international community know that we will not come out of this peacefully. They know that. They know more than you and me. I'm still getting some of my videos ready. But like I said, the focus is about the latest update on the coronavirus in England. Once again, a very good morning to those of you that are with us this morning all over the world. I engage more media from not our own community as the Oduduwa or the Yorubas or the Igbo. I have told you, the job of a pressman is not for my own community alone, but I am sacrificing my brand that you all know as Koiki Media for Oduduwa. Does not mean I do not engage different press all over the world. Go and find out what press means. People get focused on ẹlòmíì pé wọn náwọn kan aṣọ kan lọ sí kí ní pín pẹ̀lú yẹn ṣọ́rọ̀ aṣọ ni tá à ń sọ nísìnyí àbí a fẹ́ gba Odùduwà ọ̀rọ̀ aṣọ bó bá wùyàn kó má wọṣọ wá níjọ́ yẹn as long as tó bá ṣáà tó bá ti wá naked because ọ̀rọ̀ aṣọ tá à ń sọ yìí gan sef might literally mean some people might not even be interested in what we are talking about. Ibi tá a bá ti ní aṣọ kan la fẹ́ ṣe aṣọ kan la fẹ́ ṣe àwọn kan ló máa ṣaṣọ àwọn kan ló ní ṣaṣọ ẹlòmíì àyà ní ó bẹ́tà kó òun jókòó sílé òun kẹ má wá disgrace òun mọ apọ ẹlòmíì ẹ rò pé gbogbo àwọn tó ń gbé London ló lówó lọ́wọ́ ni èmi ń bi gbogbo wa nì ṣe rò pé gbogbo àwọn tó wà ní London ló níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ mọ̀ pé àwọn kan wà ní London tó jẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá tó jẹ́ illegal immigrant àwọn tó ń ṣe illegal immigrant mélòó lẹlòmíì tó níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ nínú COVID yìí now nígbà tá a bá wá push fáwọn èèyàn pé ẹ lọ raṣọ ẹlòmíì àyà jókòó sílé ẹ̀. Ẹlòmíì àṣekínni àyà jókòó sínú ilé ẹ̀ pé nígbà tí Koiki Media àtàwọn mídíà tó kù tó ti ń tẹnu mọ́ pé ẹ wọṣọ ni o ẹ wọṣọ ni o ẹ wọṣọ ni o then we have literally said to ourselves that we don't want everybody to attend the rally. But the question now is ṣé ọ̀rọ̀ aṣọ òun ni tá à ń jà fún àbí a fẹ́ gba freedom? Èmi ń bi yín nì ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wò wá àtàwọn tó máa tún wò ṣé ọ̀rọ̀ aṣọ là ń jà fún ni àbí a fẹ́ gbòmìnira? A very good afternoon to those that have joined us. Break the expire failed contraction and let us have peace. Mamawa Esther Adetoun Ewetoga JP tí mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ dárúkọ òun náà sọ fún wa bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ mọ̀ pé for every day tá a ṣe pé a fẹ́ break Nàìjíríà inú ìṣẹ́ làwọn èèyàn wà. Àwọn èèyàn wà ní inside the deepest shit hole of the whole world and the international community knows. Ẹ fi pé wọ́n mọ̀ pé Nàìjíríà is a shit hole ni wọ́n ò ní pè ní shit hole bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe ń pè ní àwọn máa fi diplomacy sí ni. I think my back end thing is already, yeah. Freedom all the way. Nígbà tá a bá ní àwọn kan lọ ṣaṣọ àwọn yẹn ní kẹ́ bá raṣọ o ẹ má raṣọ lọ́dọ̀ àwọn tí bíbá yìí o àwọn tí bíbá ní kẹ́ bá raṣọ ìyẹn la wá ń focus lé lórí and we lose the bigger picture. Ṣé ìyẹn là ń jà fún ni? No, èmi ń bi gbogbo aṣọ là ń jà fún. Let us not lose our focus. It is good pé ká wọṣọ and this is not even about UK alone títí dé Nàìjíríà àti gbogbo ibi tí a ti ní káwọn èèyàn dáwó kọ́ raṣọ kọ́ ṣaṣọ kọ́ ṣe this. Let us not make it look like pé tó bá ti raṣọ yẹn there is a big problem. Ẹ fi ń yé lómi pé nígbà tí a bá ti ń sọ pé aṣọ ẹlòmíì àkọ́wò pé wò òun fẹ́ lọ lóòótọ́ but nígbà tó ti ń tẹnu mọ́rọ̀ aṣọ ó bẹ́tà kóun jókòó sílé. Ó ṣe jẹ́rọ̀ aṣọ ló máa jẹ́ problem wa. Mo ka comment kan láàárọ̀ ẹ̀ tí yẹn ni wọ́n ti fi máa ṣe 419 o nígbà tó ti ń dára aṣọ nísìnyí o. Ẹ rí i pé we are losing the focus. Fúlàní jókòó sí ibi tó jókòó sí nínú igbó tí àìsí rẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn tó lọ́nu igbó ọ̀hún. Ṣé igbó ọ̀hún yẹn wá le kókókókókó tí wọ́n tẹ̀ lè wọnú igbó yẹn lọ ni? Tá bá tẹ̀ sọ pé ìjọba ò tẹ̀ care about us. Ṣé kò jẹ́ ká ti máa fún pressure fún àwọn tó jẹ́ olórí wa pé ǹjẹ́ ẹ̀rín gbé àwọn bó tẹ̀já mọ̀tẹ́kùn yẹn náà akókó mà pa mọ̀tẹ́kùn yẹn náà bí ìgbà tó ṣékíṣékì ni ó dà ẹgbẹ́ gbogbo àwọn ẹgbẹ́ ìdìde. Let's go into those. Ṣé tá bá rán àwọn èèyàn lọ sínú igbó yẹn ṣé wọn ò ní ṣé wọ́n máa pa wọ́n ni àbí kí là ń sá ṣé báwa la ní igbó wa? Wọ́n ní Fúlàní wà nínú igbó, wọ́n ní ISIS wà nínú igbó. We are not talking about that. But we are losing focus on the flimsy things that we should not lose focus on. Let us not get everybody to run away from the real issue that we are discussing. So that is about that. Let's go straight into the UK. If you have been following the news in UK, there's going to be a ban coming on the Monday the 14th that might have a big impact for the 1st of October rally here in London. London, England, kí n kó gbogbo ẹ̀ papọ̀. Let's go straight into that. A very good afternoon to those that have joined us. There will be so many changes. Coronavirus changes on the, let me remove this VCam and then change the source of the camera so that you can see my face in the broadcast. And let me just minimize this as much as I can, but just for you to continue to see my face out there. If you have been following the news since yesterday, coronavirus social gatherings above 6 banned in England from Monday the 14th of September. And we are meant to hold a rally in about 23 days or so. Is this a setback? No, we should not allow that to be a setback. Because some people will also go as if that is the end of the world. The real fight is more than the rally. The rally is also part of it. Let me play that audio and see if it comes out. If it doesn't come out, then I will use a different method. But I want to make sure that I can, because I'm going to play it from right from the source. And then I just want to be sure that it comes out as well. If it doesn't come out, then I will play it using my phone. Once again, a very, very so I'm just waiting to catch up with the, okay. Let me run the video and then see if the sound comes out. If the sound doesn't come out, then I'll play the other way around.
The changes we're bringing in, which will come into force on Monday, are that in social settings you can't gather in groups of more than 6. That's it. Really super simple rule. Now, there are a number of exemptions for schools because we want to protect education, for work because workplaces already have COVID secure guidelines, and for some very special events like weddings, funerals, and christenings. And other than that, the rule's really simple. One of the pieces of feedback we had, including from the police, was that we needed the rules to be super simple so that everybody knows what they are. You can't gather in a group more than 6. And then this will now be rigorously enforced by the police.
How will it be enforced?
Well, you can get a fine of £100 going up to £3,200 for repeat offences. And there was a problem with enforcement of the rules that you could have 2 households together, which is that, how do you define how big a household is? It was more complicated to enforce, but this is really simple. Gatherings are okay. They should be socially distanced, of course, but groups only of up to 6. And we brought in that with a specific number, so that just everybody knows what the score is. And the reason we've brought this in is we've seen that rise in the number of cases that you mentioned. And also, we've seen in other countries around the world where they don't take action, then you end up with this second peak leading to more hospitalizations and more deaths. And we don't want to see that here.
Sorry about that. I didn't realize that the mute is come back on. The audio is back. That's fine. I can see that. The audio is back. That's fine. I had to mute it because I was playing that video so that we are not getting echo. But I've picked it up. The sound is back again. That's fine. It won't take long before I know that the audio is not on. Because I have 5 screens. I have 5 screens. Timothy monitor broadcast yìí. Not even 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 device ni mo fi operate nínú ibi tí ẹ rò pé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ò jáde. 6 device. Eléyìí tí mo fi ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, mo monitor kan lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ níbí báyìí. A wà lórí Instagram níbí báyìí. Mo wà lórí device tí mo fi ń wo Ọláyọmí Kóìkì Start Watch. Mo monitor YouTube níbí báyìí. Mo dẹ̀ ń fi eléyìí, I fi receive calls, and sometimes I go live as well and just monitor what is happening. So thank you very much as well. Just clean the face of this camera. Looks like the camera is blurred. Okay, it's working. You see, don't worry. We still need to continue to upgrade our device. The more support we get, the more I can upgrade, and the message will filter into Nigeria. So, what do we understand by this ban that is coming? Kò ń ṣe àwa nìkan ló máa affect. Kò ń ṣe àwa nìkan. And that should not be something that will also give us a setback. No. Mo kí gbogbo àwọn ẹgbẹ́ oríṣiríṣi tí wọ́n ń wò ní Nàìjíríà ni, lókè òkun ni. Mo kí gbogbo àwọn pastor, imam, reverend. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin alhaji, alhaja. I've seen a lot of them on the broadcast. Àwọn ọmọ mi kan wọ́n pè mí ní àná náà mo rí voice note wọn. Wọ́n náà mọ́ mi wọ́n ní oúnjẹ data lóòótọ́ àmọ́ ẹ̀mí àwọn wà nídìí nǹkan tí gbogbo yín ṣe pé àwọn lè má gbọ́ yín. Oúnjẹ àwọn ní owó lóòótọ́ àmọ́ àwọn ń gbọ́ ní gbogbo ìgbà. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn tó ń gbọ́ wa ní Nàìjíríà. It is very, very expensive. Kò cheap náà ní bíbá, kò dẹ̀ ń ṣọ̀fẹ́. I know how much I am paying to be online with my internet in the house. But ibi tá à ń lọ kọ́ nìyẹn, a kò fi dúpẹ́ fún gbogbo àwọn tó ń wò ní Nàìjíríà. But in tó lè jẹ́ kí gbogbo kìíní kó yá, òun ni pé àwa tá wà níta pẹ̀lú àwọn tó wà nínú ilé, ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣowọ́pọ̀ báyìí kí message yẹn kó lè travel faster. But tó bá wá ń sọ pé wọ́n gbọ́ níta pé inú bí community wa nìkan lọ, má fi yẹn sílẹ̀. Yesterday I engaged few journalists while I was outside. When I say Oduduwa, they don't know what Oduduwa means. But the moment I say Yoruba, they know who we are. Likewise, the Biafra. They understand Nigeria problem just like Baba náà ṣe understand it with that shit hole country. Àwọn kan ní pé ní shit hole nínú ojú mi ni torí pé wọ́n mọ bí ṣe máa react àfi tẹ́mi bá sọ pé that shit hole country. Akọ mi rí ni pé tòótọ́ ni lóòótọ́. Because tí kò bá ń ṣe shit hole ni, ó yẹ kí development kó ti dé ìlú yìí tipẹ́. With the amount of the resources that we have inside that location now, ó jẹ́ ká ti rìn ju bí Nàìjíríà ṣe wà yẹn lọ. Ó jẹ́ kí Nàìjíríà ti develop débi pé mò ń báyàn kan sọ̀rọ̀ láàárọ̀ yìí. Wọ́n ní as at 1980 ẹnu ọ̀nà ló ti máa gba visa láti wọ̀lú yìí. Náírà tí ó di pé 600 naira to £1, 450 naira, naira to $1. Where did it all go wrong? Ipa táwa náà tètè kó ìyẹn làwa náà ń jẹ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí. Nígbà tí gbogbo wa ti wá mọ̀ pé a fẹ́ gba freedom, that we can do everything peacefully. People will say, I always love that word, peacefully. It can be done. Don't get me wrong. But how do we do that peacefully? That takes us to the next. We come back to this coronavirus. There's going to be a meeting, which I'm sure, different meetings. Again, this is only for those of us in England. In tó bá ti bá London, òun náà ló máa bá Manchester, which I'm told that the rally should have hold or might still hold. I'm not going to say it's not going to hold. I'm not here to say that. But I am here to bring you up to date. Kò má rò pé nígbà tá a bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí wá ń gbà sórí òyìnbó believe. I don't know, but reality làwọn deal pẹ̀lú. Òyìnbó ti sọ tó fẹ́ ṣe. Kò dìgbà tá a bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí lọ wọnú ẹ̀mí tá à ń gbàdúrà pé k'Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kí ìjọba ìlú yìí kó change nǹkan tá a fẹ́. No, we can just amend and go align to see what more we can do. If the rally do not hold on the 1st of October, does not stop us from continuing to monitor the other part of the world. And there will be other ways that we can hold that rally. Zoom, maybe 6 people can gather from what they are saying. A social gatherings above 6 banned. Láti jọ́ Monday tó ń bọ̀ yìí. Let me go into it. We've listened to it, but again, that is the latest news that is coming out. UK coronavirus. The Prime Minister Boris Johnson confirmed rule of 6 to apply in England from Monday according to witty ones of a rapid case rise as it happened. Rule of 6 and the COVID marshals to be brought in. Witty says huge expansion of the testing needed. Gbogbo yẹn kọ́ ni táwa fẹ́. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́n kan tí Boris Johnson sọ. I'm gonna mute my mic again, but I will remember to unmute it before I come back. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́n kan tí Prime Minister wa sọ, Boris Johnson. The best thing for us is the total freedom. I totally agree. Once again, a very good afternoon as you join this section of the broadcast. The number, a lot of people do not see our number that is scrolling on the scroll bar. So when people call me, they say I run too fast with the number. I will continue to say the number interval. Torí ẹlòmíì, ó dà pé tó bá ń wo broadcast yẹn, especially àwọn tó máa ń wò ní repeated, wọ́n kì í rí pé nọ́mbà wa náà ló ń scroll lábẹ́lẹ̀ yẹn, which is the +44 75 94 050 979. Èèyàn méjì tó pè mí láàárọ̀ wọ́n náà take àwọn ní time láti get number wa. And I can only apologize if I run too fast when I'm releasing the numbers. Ìyẹn la ṣe fi nọ́mbà yẹn sí tó ṣe ń scroll lábẹ́. Tí bá change kúrò lórí scene tí mo wà yìí, nọ́mbà mi náà ló wà lókè yẹn lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ tí ó sọ pé live at 57. That is our number. +44 75 94 05 0979. That is our number. I welcome and I say good afternoon to all the Biafras, brothers and sisters. We are all asking for the same freedom. But like I've always said, and I don't regret saying this all the time, I am a proud Yoruba man, and this platform is fully using every knowledge that I have learned, all the skills. I am putting all my skills to make sure that we get freedom for our Oduduwa people. And that is what Koiki Media is going to be doing. All the skills that I know in engaging with the media side of things, I will make sure I put it out. Gentlemen, once again, we always love the Biafra. We welcome you. But remember, you cannot castigate and point finger when my Oduduwa people call in and speak our local dialect. You might not understand at that point, do not mean that some of them might speak English, but if they refuse to speak English, so be it. All this English we have been speaking, look at where we are now. We are speaking English. The Fulani man is controlling me and you. We are speaking English. They have dominated every sector that belongs to both you and me. We are speaking grammar while they hold the position around the world, so that when you want to go back to that contraction called Nigeria, you go to the embassy. The man, look, I laugh when people say they, just like they bring this man, this ambassador here, the Justice Oguntade. You think he's the one in charge of the immigration in that embassy? It's just a figurehead. I can say it. He's a figurehead. And he's a Yoruba man. I know. He's just a figurehead. Do you know who is in charge of that embassy? I'm even told when I said I was going to burn that embassy, people are calling me. They say, no, don't burn that embassy. That embassy belongs to the Yoruba people. Yomi, don't burn that embassy. I just laugh. Even if it belongs to Yoruba people, who's controlling it now? That shit old embassy, you call that embassy. The man controlling the UK embassy is an Hausa man. They've just used a Yoruba man as a figurehead for the ambassador. But the one that controls the immigration is an Hausa man. I saw him before. Right inside that embassy. I looked at him from the head to the top. He was even wearing like his slippers. They don't care. It is me and you speaking this English. It is this same English we have spoken for too long. Let us break this shit hole called Nigeria. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fọ́ sí wẹ́wẹ́. I don't care whether Nigeria goes into 10 or 15 nations. Who cares? As long as the Yoruba people and Oduduwa nation, Yoruba Republic, some people are even fighting about all that. Let us fight it forth and get this freedom. Justice Oguntade. Speak grammar. Speak in English. Speak in English. Look at where we are now. You okay? Okay, I'm coming. Speak in English. All the English we have spoken. Look at where we are now. In a big shit hole. Why they control the resources? Let's release this video again for you to enjoy. I'm going to release the audio of the woman complaining, and then you can listen to the one that is sharing money in a wedding. Oh, okay. I'm told Justice Oguntade is gone. They will bring another Yoruba man, but the one controlling immigration is an Hausa man.
Please come now and come and rescue us. We need you. We need you. We want you. Nigerians. I showed video last week, but I impact the government and impact the money.
So let's go quickly. Let me leave that. So please, we do apologize when we say the number very fast and you do not pick it. The number again is the one scrolling on the scroll bar. We are reviewing what would happen. It's not the end of the world. If the UK rally do not hold, America rally will hold. Other part of the world will hold as well. Until Justice Oguntade is gone. When he was here, what difference does it make? They bring a Yoruba man, but Hausa man is inside immigration, controlling you and me while we are speaking this grammar. Some people can write. Let us use that writing now to dissolve Nigeria. Your grammar that you are speaking, use that grammar now to dissolve Nigeria, disintegrate Nigeria. Let the world knows where our problem is. And that takes me back now to the next part of this broadcast. A very good afternoon to you. Oshatola, my warrior. Like I always say, media, we are one. Don't listen to somebody like you go and listen to I'm not going to tolerate that. Keep that to yourself. Dara talk show. Is that our problem? Our focus is the Fulani. We have different ways of saying things. When our enemy are waiting, they are waiting for me and you to cut our head off. Yes, they cut our head off. They don't care whether you are listening to that talk show, whether you listen to Heritage, David Hamilton, I think somebody was saying that I'm looking for house rent when I was asking for support yesterday at one of my broadcasts. One year Koiki Media is looking for house rent. House rent. Now I'm asking that person, though that person might probably not see our broadcast again, but I'm sure some of you like that. Each time we ask for money, you want to know what I'm doing with the money. You lose focus. At least I am putting my brand. Do you know what if I am not a just ordinary. I'm a full registered company here in UK that can be making money. But you know what will happen now? For every day I am shouting for Oduduwa freedom, more people have become a target, like an enemy to so many people. Or people Yoruba an enemy. No, I'm asking you, you think that the Yoruba people will be the only one to be trying to target me. Baba Gbedu ti maintain ti àwọn ní bàbá. Wọ́n ní ọ̀kan sọ pé Koiki Media is asking for house rent. At least mo ṣáà lọ bá politician bí kò fún mi lówó. And it is ethical for a media house to get support. I have shown you before. I don't have to. That's where we know we're going. Mo kàn tẹ̀yìn ẹ̀fọ́ tẹ̀ràn mi kàn rántí ní sèé ni pé wọ́n ní ọkàn nígbà tí I didn't even say it. It was somebody that sent me a message with a screenshot that the person said I'm asking for house rent. That's fine. At least I'd rather ask for the house rent from you while I sit here and monitor and bring down that country called the shithole Nigeria, where there's no development, nothing is working, no healthcare, nothing is working, injustice every day, no freedom of speech. Wọ́n fẹ́ paná ilé, but wọ́n lè rí ṣe. Wọ́n try, wọ́n gbìyànjú. You think that man, wọ́n ní kó má dárúkọ wọn. Look, forget about all that. Not on this platform. I'm talking about Lai Mohammed. Kí n forú kí n ṣe ní tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ kí n respect Alhaji Lai Mohammed, the information minister. A Yoruba man, I think from Kwara, is the information minister. He's probably doing everything to stop Koiki Media and the other media from talking. Tell him we are not living in that dark age. He's a Yoruba man like well. Òun náà lọ́pọlọ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ṣe lọ́pọlọ. But ọpọlọ tẹ́mi ní nísìn ni pé that country will break and nothing can stop that. Nothing. I have said it here. Not even the international community. But we need every one of you to put that backing into it for it to work. This is where I am going now. We need everybody to back it up. How do you back it up? By signing the petition on the poll. That is what you can. Ojú tàwa ló wà níta, ẹ fojú yẹn sílẹ̀. Wọ́n á máa gbìyànjú ni, wọ́n á máa wish pé bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn kò ní jí láti tí wá sọ mí mọ́. Wọ́n á máa wish lẹ́mìí wọn ni. Wọ́n á máa wish lẹ́mìí wọn pé Òṣàtọ́lá kò ní jí láti wá sọ mí mọ́. Wọ́n á máa wish ni. Wọ́n á máa wish pé heritage ò ní jí láti wá sọ mí mọ́. Á máa wish ni. Wọ́n á máa wish pé màmá wa Àbíkẹ́ Ẹrẹ́dú kò ní jí láti sọ mí. Ẹ máa wish lọ́kàn yín ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ pẹ̀lú àwọn tájọ́ ń ṣètò. Àti Dára talk show màmá wa. Á máa wù wọ́n lọ́kàn ni. Àmọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ táwa ń sọ ó ti di ìṣítí. Ó ti di tí ó fẹ́ dá wàhálà sílẹ̀. Which we don't regret. Wàhálà ò ti sí Nàìjíríà tẹ́lẹ̀. Èmi ń bi gbogbo yín ni. You think there's no problem inside that shit hole called Nigeria? So ṣé ọ̀rọ̀ táwa wá ń sọ yìí nísìn òun ló máa dá war sílẹ̀. War is already inside Nigeria. War of genocide is in Nigeria. War of poverty, hunger is in Nigeria. War of no healthcare is in Nigeria. War of insecurity. War of so many things is already operating inside Nigeria. So ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ fi parọ́ àwa fẹ́ jẹ́ kó tètè yá ní ta fi sọ ẹ̀, and the international community want to listen to us, but you have not signed the petition and the poll. Ṣé ó dìgbà tẹ́ bá gbọ́ audio kan ká tó mọ̀ pé ó yẹ ká sign petition and poll ni? Èmi bí gbogbo wa ni torí mo mọ̀ pé bí tẹ́ fẹ́ kí n mọ́rọ̀ lọ nìyẹn. Èsì bí wọn náà ti gbọ́ audio yẹn ó ṣe sọ sí ọ̀rọ̀ dẹ̀ lẹ́sọ̀ yẹn. Ṣé ó dìgbà tó bá sọ fún àwa pé ẹ lọ sign petition and poll káwa tó mọ̀ ṣé làákàyè tí wọ́n mọ̀ pé ká sign petition and poll? Ẹlòmíì béèrè pé tó bá sign petition yẹn kí ló fẹ́ fi ṣe? A wà ní Ìtàlánà ìyẹn kan bí mi pé kí ni Extinction Rebellion protest yẹn kí ló ní ṣe pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ Odùduwà? Ó ní làákàyè ni. Àwọn òyìnbó tẹ̀yìn rí níbẹ̀ yẹn 9 days in a row èyí ló máa parí protest tiwọn 10 days ni wọ́n ti fi ń ṣe protest. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n wo fídíò ìkan náà ọmọ tí mo bá sọ̀rọ̀ níbẹ̀ lánàá kẹgbọ́n kan tó sọ. Tí wọ́n jókòó tó ń sọ pé ó wà Nàìjíríà a ní kó jáde kó lọ protest ó ń sọ pé ṣèbí wọ́n jókòó London. Mímọ̀ pé mi jókòó London ṣèbí wọ́n wà Nàìjíríà tí à ń jẹ tàbí gbà yín kúrò nínú ìyà àti ìṣẹ́ tọ́kọ yín sí. Okay, I've not. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n lọ mú fídíò bọ́ yẹn wá. But while I'm waiting for that video, let me just run through. Kẹ́ wo bí ilé ayé ṣe rí.
báwo ni ẹni tí ó wà níta báwo ló ṣe mọ̀ pé ẹni tó wà nínú ilé ṣòro ní táwọn sọ fún ẹnìyẹn ṣòro tó bá di 1st of October ìwọ náà darapọ̀ mọ́ wa ká wá fi ẹ̀dùn ọkàn wa wọ̀n pé a fi sí nínú One Nigeria mọ́ One Nigeria is a fraud sórí development yẹn kò lè wá sílẹ̀ káàrọ̀ òjúre torí pé àwọn tí wọ́n contract wọn lè jẹ́ kí a rí ọ̀nà lọ. So tó bá ń sọ pé One Nigeria is a fraud so já kúrò nínú One Nigeria once and for all kí a lè rí ayé gbé kí àwọn ọmọ tó ń bọ̀ the next generation kí wọ́n lè dúpẹ́ fún ìmọ̀ àti ẹ̀ pé a ṣiṣẹ́ takuntakun tó bá ti ń bọ̀ sórí Bekele line òun ló máa gbé wá sí Trafalgar Square àwọn bọ́lẹ̀ yìí wọ́n pe station yẹn ní Charing Cross òun lélẹ̀ tó bá ti ń bọ̀.
Just look at the whole structure. These are very old, but what continue not to maintain it. Even though we know that the situation with the rally in London might be changing a little bit, so we have to continue to update. Ẹ máa follow video yìí lọ, oníkàkọ́ tó máa jáde nínú video yìí.
So tó bá ti dé níbà ọ̀nà méjì ni o lè gbàdúrà jáde, o lè gbàdúrà jáde.
We're trying to speak English. We're definitely speaking in English. We're trying. No, let anybody use my video. That's fine. Anybody can use it. Now, look at the protest taking place of the Extinction Rebellion. Look at the environment. This is what you want in a new Oduduwa nation.
Trafalgar Square náà sọ yẹn òun níwájú ẹ̀ yìí tó bá di October 1st.
This was yesterday.
Sori pé àwọn kan ní sinmi lọ́n ṣe protest rally làwọn àjẹ́ fi ṣe.
This is where we are meant to meet before all these changes that is coming up. We are meant to be meeting right here.
Amajẹ Ọláyọmí Kóìkì tí gbogbo yín mọ̀ sí Koiki Media. Darapọ̀ mọ́ wa wá sí bíbáyìí ní October 4th almost 23 days tí a máa fi ṣe peaceful rally. Torí pé àwọn èyí lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ nísìn tó bá di jọ́nà ìwọ náà jáde kó wá darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí Koiki Media on the 1st of October. This is also what we expect everybody to have gathered here.
We would like to find out what is going to happen with the rally.
Parliament Square.
We will continue to monitor and update everybody. But for now, those changes might have a bit of impact. We will not be able to announce that officially until we have more information after the meeting
this is where we are going to be meeting on the 1st of October. And then we're going to be making our way towards this side on that day. But you must make sure that you arrive very, very early. Ṣòrí báwọn ọlọ́pàá báwọn náà ṣe máa protect wa níjọ́ ẹ̀ nìyẹn so kẹwàá lọ́kùnrin kẹwàá lọ́mọdé ẹ tètè book ticket yìí sí so kàlẹ́ láǹfààní then tá a bá ti gbéra láti bíbà ní open space yìí ẹ jẹ́ ká pọ̀ ní numbers àwa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gbé ìgbésẹ̀ láti ibíbà ìgbésẹ̀ yẹn àwa máa lọ towards ilé amòfin wọn ní UK. Parliament Square.
Yeah, we're going to put the link for the petition on the poll. We're still going to be talking about that after this video. But I'm going to put the petition on the poll out again for those that have not signed the poll on the petition. A very good afternoon to those of you that have joined us.
Sọ́rí gbogbo tó wá ń wò tó dàbí mìíràjì yìí, gbogbo tí a fẹ́ wá ṣe nílẹ̀ káàrọ̀ òjìrì náà nìyẹn. Kò sí nǹkan tí òun wò ní bíbà. Gbogbo tó ń wò tó ń dàbí tó ń dán mọ́nàmọ́ná. Lára tí àwọn ìlú wa ṣe nílẹ̀ káàrọ̀ òjìrì nìyẹn. Wàá máa bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ pé kí ló dé tí láti ọdún tí wọ́n ti sọ pé Nàìjíríà kò bẹ̀ ká ìwọ náà á di èjẹ nísìn. Bèrè pé a ò ní ẹ́ tí Nàìjíríà yóò tí wàá bẹ̀ ká ìjọ ọ̀la tó jókòó tì yẹn. Let's come out ilé embassy wa apàdé yẹn ló wà tó ń pè ní Nigerian house àbí Nigerian embassy. Ìyẹn wà lọ́wọ́ apá báyìí. But níjọ́ yẹn àmọ́ wá gbéra tábà ti kúrò níbẹ̀ yẹn ní ibi tí àwọn ọlọ́pàá dúró sí yẹn. Àwa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí rìn wọ́ọ́rọ́wọ́
a máa sọ pé ṣe wọ́n Nàìjíríà mọ́ Nàìjíríà ńkọ́ olúkálùkù dá ṣe tiẹ̀ àwọn ọmọ káàárọ̀ jíire afẹ́ ṣe tiwa afẹ́ dádúró ìyà tá jẹ níta àtàwọn tó wà nínú ilé ó tó gẹ́ sórí gbogbo tó ń wò yìí nígbà táwọn develop tọ̀dọ̀ tí wọ́n báyìí ó jẹ́ káwọn náà ti wà ní almost the same standard pẹ̀lú United Kingdom but nítorí pé selfish interest àwọn politician kàkà kí wọ́n invest owó yẹn sílé wá kúkú gbówó yẹn wá sí irú ìlú yìí wá ra mọ́tò wá ra lé àwọn ọmọ wa ṣe kiri wá wà ní school sórí pé gbogbo mọ́tò tí owó tó dá
Yeah, like I said, we are going to have to review the rally. I cannot make that decision right here. A meeting is going to be held tomorrow. What I'm aware of, we will update everybody on that.
sórí kàkà bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n bá kúkú gbé gbogbo transportation wọ́n gbé ní MC Olúọmọ lọ́wọ́ MC Olúọmọ pẹ̀lú àwọn kó hàtẹ̀ àwọn wá mẹ́kọ̀ọ́ graduate wá di ẹni tí kò ríṣẹ́ tó gun ọ̀kadà káàkiri Lagos.
And that is one out of the videos that we did yesterday. Let's quickly go back now to the petition and the poll. Once again, we are aware, we are monitoring. We cannot do any changes on that of the latest coronavirus. And I believe I wanted to play this video before I went into something else. I'm going to mute my mic and play that video now.
From Monday, we're introducing the rule of 6. You must not meet socially in groups of more than 6, and if you do, you will be breaking the law. This will apply in any setting, indoors or outdoors, at home or in the pub. The ban will set out in law and be set out in law, and it will be enforced by the police. And anyone breaking the rules risks being dispersed, fined, and possibly arrested.
The period between now and spring is going to be difficult because this is a respiratory virus. I think in terms of the existing restrictions, people should see this as the next block of time. That may not last for many months, but it's very unlikely to be just over in 2 or 3 weeks.
Patrick is going to set out in a moment where we are on vaccines and treatments, but we're not there yet, and of course there are no guarantees. So, over the summer, we've therefore been working up an alternative plan, which could allow life to return to closer to normality. And that plan is based on mass testing. Work is underway now, and we will get on at pace until we get there, round the clock. We're hopeful this approach
everybody. Sorry about that. Okay, it's not just on YouTube. It's gone on everybody. All right, and I'm back with the audio. I think after the Prime Minister, I didn't release the audio. Thank you very much for that. Thank you, sir. All right, thank you. Yeah, sorry, I was preparing another scene for while I was not looking at the comment that was coming through. I'm so sorry about that. I do totally apologize. I think after that broadcast from the Prime Minister, I didn't unmute myself. Totally sorry about that, but that's fine. Sometimes we have to mute and unmute, and that sometimes can be a little bit, you know. Okay, it's quite a lot of people have already said on volume. All right, that's fine. We're back anyway, so let's focus on the conversation. So I know you can see my mouth talking, but you can't hear anything. So I'm going to go back into it. Thank you very much to my daddy that just called. It shows that everybody is really with us, which is very, very good. Once again, I totally apologize for that loss of the last caller. There was a call that came through. Let me just quickly repeat what the caller was saying. The caller wanted to know, kini coronavirus, which is the latest, news in UK. It's not just going to affect, our rally, though we know this rally is very, very important, not just to UK alone, but people believe that the one in UK will go a long way to almost every one of us outside the country. But setback. I have not announced that the rally is not going to hold. Please do not misquote me. I have not announced any of such yet. We're still having a meeting. All the organizers will be able to come up and say, well, based on what we are saying that I've explained to you in terms of the social gatherings of 6 people, we've listened to the Health Secretary, Matt Hancock. We've also listened to our Prime Minister, Boris Johnson. Do you think Buhari can talk like that? Dead or alive? Let's go back to the one that I believe we need to work on now. Do you know that there's something I'm going to show us now that will blow our head away? That is what I was looking for before. While I'm doing that first, because I need to, sometimes I don't want the scene to be going. Okay, so that people know that because we're live. And I want you to see that sometimes when we're having conversation like this, I'm also using, the materials online to present without preparing. Maybe my videos, I know the videos I want to play. But what I want to show you now, I've seen it on the other laptop, but I want you to see it as I search for it now. And what I did was I typed in on Google, can you see what I've typed in there? The biggest signed petition in UK. Ẹ máa gbọ́ o, nígbà tá ní kẹ́ lọ máa sign petition. Ẹ wá ṣe ń sọ pé gbà tí a rí audio kan, audio yẹn wá ní leave that alone now, okay? Please. Let's focus on the reality. Ṣé ó dìgbà tó bá ṣe release audio kan pé ká lọ sign petition, la tó máa mọ̀ pé ká sign petition ni. I have typed in now on Google, which I call IFA, the biggest signed petition in UK. And I click on search. I have seen the one I'm looking for. Then what I did was I started scrolling down. Because we are not the first people that are signing petition. We are not. Bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́ nísìn àwọn kan ti establish petition tó máa disagree pẹ̀lú tíjọba ìfẹ́ sọ níjọ́ Monday. Bó ṣe ń happen nìyẹn. So I saw this one that says, what are the most signed petition and what are they? Realize pé ṣoríran 1,381,526 signature. Àwa wá ń sọ pé kẹ́ sign petition. Ṣé rí gbogbo tẹ́tí sign? 8,000. 8,000. Táwọn kan ti sign 1 million níbì kan rí. Èmi wá ń bi gbogbo wa nísìnyí pé ṣé nígbà tí àwa ṣe ń sọ pé ká lọ sign petition yẹn àbí ó dìgbà tẹ́ bá gbọ́ pé èèyàn kan sọ fún wa pé ẹ lọ sign petition o make sure pé petition yìí tó lọ sókè dáadáa o. Ṣé àwọn ọmọ pé tẹ́lẹ̀ pé tá a bá sign petition ó láǹfààní kan tó máa ṣe fún wa ni. Èmi bèrè ni because ẹlòmíì ní sìn gbogbo tó ti gbọ́ nínú audio àti tó ti lọ wò ní different platform ó fi wá gbọ́ kan tí Koiki Media máa sọ, and like I will always say, the media is one. Let me go back into the explanation what a petition means. Ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti bẹ̀ yẹn. Because this is the key to go through the diplomacy route. This is what we need when it comes to diplomacy part of it, of we asking for a total, and I say a total come out of that contraction you call Nigeria, the shittest country in the world that does not even like you. And I don't know why people like Nigeria. Is it because of the musician? The musicians are making money. So don't mind those young, illiterate. Good afternoon, Ahmed Olalekan. Ẹ bá wa máa support Ahmed Olalekan tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ ní Ìbàdàn lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Odùduwà. Kò gbọ́dọ̀ máa run out of data. Èmi gan ti jẹ́ ní data, ó yẹ kí n ti ra data fún. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, mò ń bẹ̀ wá ni. Ẹ wo àwọn ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀ tó ń gbọ́, mo fẹ́ máa dárúkọ àwọn artists yẹn because I'm not giving anybody a name on this platform. Òun náà lè decide pé kó máa lọ gbọ́ àwọn artists yẹn, but ó decide pé kó máa fi time tiẹ̀ láti fi promote Odùduwà nation. Ẹlòmíì ní sìn tó bá ní Odùduwà nation, àní mẹ́rin nínú Odùduwà republic, ètò mátà kan ní àníkàtẹ́ ọkọ̀ gba freedom kúrò lọ́wọ́ Málà Tàwùsá. Ẹ já gba freedom náà. Ìjà tá à ń jà láwọn flimsy thing, we're gonna lose the focus. Anyway, let me focus on this conversation. I can monitor my YouTube now, and I say good afternoon, and I thank my father that called earlier to tell me, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ bá mi support Ahmed Olalekan. Ẹ support gbogbo media tó kù náà. Ẹ support wọn. It's not about me alone. It's about every media. I know people have said we should have one account and all that. Àwọn tó jẹ́ organization wa máa dí pẹ̀lú yẹn. Let me come back here. At the moment, what you are watching is a live feed from the UK. Let me put this out so that you can see what I'm reading as well. Ẹlòmíì dé rò pé fake ni tí mò ń gbé jáde. So what I normally do is I'm now going to copy the link. I'm going to share it in different platforms on our Start Watch, which I'm doing right now, so that you won't only click the lórí. So that ẹ bá ń bá àwọn èèyàn sọ̀rọ̀ pé ẹ lọ sign petition, ẹ ní nǹkan tí ẹ fẹ́ fi bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ rẹ lórí pé Koiki Media ó máa tuntun ti gbé nǹkan míì jáde pé petition tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí authentic money, organic money, ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣètò lé lórí. So that is all the link. And likewise, I'm going to put it on those. We have about 9 people that are listening to us on our MixLR. I say good afternoon. They are also saving money because they know that the data in Nigeria is very, very expensive. So I'm going to put a rush to it. At the moment, this is a UK government website where every petition is monitored. And what you are watching right now on the screen says that the government have 153 petitions got a response from the government. 13 petitions were debated in the House of Commons. Ẹ máa gbọ́ o. Ṣẹ̀rí petition tí àwa dá sílẹ̀ a ní kẹ́ lọ máa sign tí ẹ mọ value ẹ̀. Tí a bá ní nọ́mbà tó ju nọ́mbà lọ, wọ́n lè debate ní House of Lords. Kí ló ń pè ní House of Lords? Let me open that as well. Tá bá sọ pé House of Lords ní UK. Kí ló ń pè bẹ́ẹ̀? Àwọn wo ni wọ́n ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀? Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sí ìtàn pè ní House of Lords. When they talk about House of Lords, what does it mean? Let's go about. Let me quickly see what it means there. No. Okay. Once again, mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ń gbọ́ wa. Explanation yìí tí mo ń ṣe lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí would then I will continue to do it, but this should then end all these Shama sign petition, Shama sign poll. I am giving every reason now to explain it, and I hope everybody is listening. Those that are watching us live and those that will watch it later. How the House of Lords works means, I just want to say, the House of Lords is the House of Lords is the second chamber of the UK Parliament. It plays a crucial role in examining the bills, questioning the government action, and investigating public policy. So if we now want them to look into our matter, then we need to increase this petition. It's as simple as that. If we do not increase this petition, it's not about 10,000. It's not about, forget about this 10,000. When we say 1 million, I am telling you that the people that have signed petition in the past, they've gone up to 1 million. Let's quickly look into it and see what has happened. The petition, Emma Go, the petition is to stop the government suspending parliament just weeks ahead of the BRICS exit deadline. If we have enough petition as well, we can ask this government to start looking into Yoruba nation, Oduduwa nation. Please talk about the advantage and disadvantage of the petition. Mr. Olabode Oladele, who does understand the benefit attached to it. That's what we are discussing. And I'm taking all my time to explain it. So, the petition garnered from 100,000 signatures. I will tell you the 20,000. I want to say you want to release audio kan. I want tara lórí audio yẹn. Ṣé àtẹ̀tí débì kankan ni? Ṣé ó dìgbà tó bá sọ fún wa ni? Ṣé ó dìgbà tó bá sọ fún wa ká tó mọ̀ pé ó yẹ ká lọ máa sign petition and poll? Ká tẹ̀ sọ pé ẹ fi sign poll torí pé ẹ̀rù ń bá yín, ẹ fi nọ́mbà yín sílẹ̀, ẹlòmíì ayé Nàìjíríà tó ti bàjẹ́ already. Ẹlòmíì ní sọ pé ẹ tó bá lọ Nàìjíríà SSS àdáhùn dúró. You are wasting your time. Here are the top 10 most signed parliament campaign. Àwa náà campaign ní sí pé kí parliament go look into ọ̀rọ̀ wa. That is what we are doing now by asking you to go and sign the petition. Ṣé wọ́n pa wá ní Nàìjíríà ni? Ṣé àfikúrò nínú Nàìjíríà ni? Kí ló kọ sínú ẹ̀? Wọ́n ní protecting the people of southern Nigeria from Fulani genocide. Àwọn olóńpẹ̀ ní southern Nigeria. Follow up the northern Nigerian atrocity on the southern part of the Nigeria, notably on the Yorubas, Niger Delta, Middle Belt, and the Igbo, of which an unencountered number of people have been massacred, beheaded. Ṣé o tí rí ibi tí wọ́n ti ń gé orí èèyàn rí ni? Èmi bí yín ni. Have you not seen it before? You've seen it. You've seen where people have been beheaded by the nasty Fulani people, and not just the Fulani, but also the Boko Haram. I can understand the point that people will say in that audio that we should not talk about these Fulanis. But all I will say is they are already in the media. So whether we talk about it or not, the world knows about them. They know the atrocity of the Boko Haram. And just like I said, while I was outside yesterday engaging journalists, and I'm talking about the white journalists, the moment I mention Nigeria, they know all the atrocity in Nigeria, and one of them will be the Boko Haram or the Fulanis. Are they killing Yoruba people? Yes. Are they killing Hausa people? Yes. Are they killing other tribes? Yes. Is there a reason why we can make reference to them that we want to go? I say yes. Why not? It is not because we are talking about Oduduwa. I am talking not just as an Oduduwa person that wants an Oduduwa to come today. I am also talking from the point of a journalist that also engage other journalists as well. Benny, SSS Oshi, and SSS that cannot find who are the Boko Haram. Somebody is asking, how are we going to sign the poll and the petition? I'm going to put that up again. The link, I will send it to you that I've just asked. All you need to do is just click on that, and that will take you straight into the poll and the petition. This is something that is very, very important. We don't have to be told by anybody. You don't have to be told, because you know every day that we have been talking about it, The importance of it is what I am discussing right now. So let's go back to this. According to this message here, and you can see where the government have been looking at petition. If a petition gets 100,000 signatures, the government will respond. At the moment, our petition has not even hit 10,000. Can we get this 10,000 in the next 24 hours? Why not? We need all the people to come out and sign the petition. If you do not get the 10,000, the government is not going to talk about it. And it's not me that is saying it. That is the message there. And people pull up petition for different reasons. Popular petition require university to partially refund tuition fee. 9,812 in the last 1 hour. Tiwatin lọ fún more than 3 months. Ẹ wo signature àwọn tó ti sign ẹ̀. Mo tẹ̀rọ pé 9,000. 81,000 people have signed this petition. Kò ṣe tọ̀dọ̀ tiwa o. Má ló pé tọ̀dọ̀ tiwa ni o. A ní kẹ́ sign petition ẹ̀. Ṣé rí bó ṣe ń lọ sókè? Every seconds. Ìjọ ọ̀lọ́ sign lọ́dà petition yìí sílẹ̀ nísìn. Ó máa wà níbẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ wò ìjọ ọ̀lọ́dà sílẹ̀. Deadline. Wọ́n fúnra wọn ní deadline. Ṣẹ̀rẹ́ ẹni tó create. Now, ṣé mo ní láti mọ ẹni tó create? Ẹlòmíì ní sẹ́, ó fẹ́ mọ ẹni tó create petition yìí kó tó sign ẹ̀. Kí ló dé tí nǹkan ṣe máa ń ṣe wá bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn náà? Now, tí bá fẹ́ sign petition yìí nísìn, as long as tí bá ti wò pé nǹkan tó ń béèrè fún require university to partially refund tuition fees. Okay, ṣé nǹkan tí mo lè sign fún ni? Ẹ wo iye èèyàn tó ti sign ẹ̀ 81,000. The more, the better. Let's go back again. Go and sign the petition. Odogun fún gbogbo wa. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tún wò mí. Call for an immediate end to Israel. The UK will continue to push for an easing of restriction in Gaza. I am just bringing all these other petitions so that you can understand that it is not only Yoruba people that want a petition. Ṣáwọn eléyìí ti make 100,000 ni. At 100,000, this petition will be at 100,000, this petition will be considered for debate in the parliament. Go and sign petition. It has become a big problem for us. Let us all go and sign it. When I say go and sign it, I'm not saying because you have signed it. Send it to so many. Look, you have all your church. If we want to come out of Nigeria peacefully, I am using the word now peacefully because some people do not like when I say we're going to go into war. Peacefully, go and do all we are asking you to do. Again, this was created by Daniel Belvin. How many people have signed this one? Cherino, 10,000 people have signed this. We are not the only one that are using that petition as a way to engage the government. Every day, people bring up different petitions. And it says here, start a petition. So if I click on that now, what do you want us to do? Look into, I'm just using this as a, look into Oduduwa Nation movement. Or no, Oduduwa Nation out of Nigeria. Just so you know, later on, you will need email address of 5 supporters to get your petition started. And then I click continue. We are not going to set up another one. I'm just showing you how this works. We check for similar petition. It doesn't look like there are any, but there might be a similar petition that has used different words. If there is already a petition on the same topic, your petition might not be published. I don't want to go into it too much on that. So let's see if this petition that we are talking about here, let me see if it's live. Let's have a look at it. Go and sign a petition. We refuse to sign it. But we are so quick to look into, an audio. Okay, I can't see anything. Okay. Nigeria genocide. Let me see if that one comes up with anything. Okay, I can't see anything on that. But let's look at all the petition that is live at the moment. 14,800 petition is live currently. 14,000. So you think you are the only one? Sharif Google petition 685,000, 409,000. I'm about on UK. I'm more than one sign people anyway. So the other power would like a sign petition. But if you put in Nigeria, how do we come out of Nigeria if we do not go through all this peacefully? Impose sanction and only 30 close 146,000. Give all. Give all. These are petitions that are live already. So you think we are the only one? Can someone tell me how to sign the petition? All you need to do, follow that link. And what I'm going to do now as well, let's see if I can show everybody how to sign this petition. So if you go there now, so what I'm going to do now, I have signed the petition before, but let me just say I am so as an example. I'll just say I am Olakunle. So when you want to sign this petition, this is the process to sign the petition. Okay? You type in your name, you type in your surname, you put your email address, which I am going to put in there, Musa Kalam at, I'll put my other email address.com. Okay? The question it will then ask you is, yes, it will then ask you for your postcode for those of us in London. If you are not in London, let's put Nigeria. Nigeria, see, right? You must make sure you change that because you are not in UK. For those of you in Nigeria, you have to change that to Nigeria. And let's see what happened. You can request whether you want, I need to record this now that I'm doing because this is very, very important. So I'm going to get my small phone, I say my small phone. I'm going to get my other phone and try to record this particular section that I'm doing now. So I'm going to record it and then we can send it out. Do everybody agree? Is everybody still with us? Okay, petition, US Congress, US is stronger than UK. Okay, first petition in the UK Parliament, a waste of time and resources. Really? Okay. Petition the US Congress. I'm sure you can, somebody in US can set up that. But by saying that the one in UK is a waste of time, well, everybody has the right to the opinion, but I won't say that. But if you think you can set up one in the US on our behalf, please go ahead and let us have the link. If you think you can set up one in Canada, please go ahead. If you think you can set up one in other part of the world, why not? The more, the merrier. But we should not condemn by saying the one in UK is a waste of time. That is a message from one of our listeners or somebody watching us on YouTube. I won't use the word waste of time. I hope we are still live. Okay, that's fine. We're still live. Once again, a very good afternoon to those of you that are still with us and watching us from around the world. We're literally showing us a live how to sign the petition. I'm going to go back again and start from the beginning because I want to record this now. And I'm going to speak in Yoruba. Nigeria. I will speak Yoruba first and the second part of it will be in English. I cannot read any comment on Koiki Media. Maybe I need to refresh. So when I don't see comment, it makes me wonder whether we are still live. Maybe I just have to refresh. How can we make it public? Because here in the state, I always receive it signing of petition through text message or email. That is one of our mother. How can we make it public? Well, that is part of what we are doing now. By making sure táwọn kan tó tún bára wọn jà lórí broadcast ni tí ń rí olórí burúkú kan níbẹ̀ yẹn ní sí tíyàn kan comment anyway. Facebook freedom fighter, don't you guys have work to do? Okay, I think that's why they've don't worry, I'm gonna take care. They'll block that person. Just don't worry about him. I'm sure that person will be eventually blocked. Sediu Makanki from Kano. Those are the Fulani man, I'm sure. So I won't worry too much about it. They'll probably have to remove him anyway from the thread. Okay, I can see reason why somebody was abusing him as well. I'm just reading more comment. Can someone tell me how to sign? Okay, we've done that already. Just leave him. They will remove him from the broadcast. I'm sure they've blocked him already. If not, well, I'm sure the backend team have already done that. But let me just double check. We don't want anybody to distract us. He's a Fulani man. Let him stay as a Fulani man. I want to be a Yoruba man. Àkókò ń ṣe kankan náà. Ẹranko ló pọ̀ jù nínú wọn. Bàbá ń ṣe ẹranko ni ṣé wá máa bá màálù sùn. Ìyẹn tí mo pé ẹranko ni wọ́n. I just pity those that are still eating the cow. Okay. It looks like my back end team was sleeping, but I've already blocked him. So you will not see him again on the broadcast. My black end team was sleeping. No, maybe 2 hours. You not to have taken him out, but I've done that already. That's fine. So we can continue with the conversation. My black end team was sleeping. Once again, a very good afternoon. We are still explaining to those that do not understand. I haven't started the video yet. I was just, looking into that Hausa man or Fulani man, Fulani Janjaweed. Let's just leave him. I've taken him out anyway. Don't worry about him. I've taken him out already. So let us remain focused. He's gone. So let's go back to this. Where I am going to speak in Yoruba now, then I'll speak in English. Just an explanation of what to do in terms of this petition. So, màá sọ lédè Yorùbá, àti sọ lédè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì. So, let's go with it now. Fún àǹfààní gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ máa wo fídíò yìí, ìgbésẹ̀ láti fi sign petition tí a ní kẹ́ sign òun ni a fi wọ̀nyí báyìí. Petition náà ó dá lórí pé kí ẹ fi orúkọ yín, surname àti email address yín sí. Fún àǹfààní ẹ̀yin tí ẹ wà ní Nàìjíríà, ẹ jẹ́ kí a ṣàlàyé fún yín bí ẹ ṣe máa sign petition náà. Níbi tó ní kẹ́ fi orúkọ sí tọkọ first name, ẹ kọ orúkọ yín sí bẹ́mi ṣe ń kọ tèmi báyìí tí mo á pè ní Ọlákúnlé. Ní ìsàlẹ̀, ó béèrè kí ni last name yín tí a mọ̀ sí surname yín. Tí tèmi á jẹ́ Kóìkì. Níbi tó béèrè email address, ẹ máa láti ní email address láti fi sínú bẹ̀. Email address tọ̀dọ̀ tèmi á máa jẹ́ musakalam@yahoo.com. Ìyẹn lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ṣé rí ibi tí ó ń béèrè pé United Kingdom, ẹ ní láti change ibẹ̀ yẹn. Ẹ̀yin máa láti fi Nàìjíríà sí fún àǹfààní èyí tí ẹ wà ní Nàìjíríà. Ẹ ópùnù ibi scroll bar yẹn. ẹ wá lọ wá Nàìjíríà níbi tí wọ́n kọ Nàìjíríà sí ní under N. Tẹ́ bá ti wá débi tí wọ́n kọ Nàìjíríà sí, ẹ highlight ẹ̀. Á béèrè pé ṣé ẹ fẹ́ jẹ́ kí wọ́n display orúkọ yín àti comment yín. Ṣé rí ibẹ̀ yẹn ẹ lè sọ pé ẹ fẹ́ jẹ́ kí wọ́n display ẹ̀ nítorí pé bí a tí ẹ bá fẹ́ jẹ́ kí wọ́n display ẹ̀ ẹlòmíì fẹ́ fi sílẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. So ẹ ṣe kí ni ẹ yọ kúrò. Tẹ́ bá wá click pé sign this petition. Okay, only there was an error. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wo kí ló fa ìdí error yẹn. Màá padà sí pé kó display orúkọ yẹn. Only there was an error submitting your signature. Ó ṣeé ṣe ìdí pé torí mi ti sign petition yẹn tẹ́lẹ̀, but mo fẹ́ wà sure pé ìdí tó fà á nìyẹn. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n mú tèmi padà wá sí UK kí n wò bóyá ó máa gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ àbí kò ní gbà. Nígbà tí mo fi UK sí, ó béèrè postcode fún àǹfààní àwọn tó bá wà ní UK náà. Àmọ́ mo ní fi postcode mi sórí àwòrán yìí. But ẹ jẹ́ kí n click pé ká sign petition yẹn sí lẹ́ẹ̀kan. Ẹ máa ní láti fi postcode yín sí fún àǹfààní àwọn tó wà ní UK. Ẹ máa láti fi postcode yín sí. Okay, ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe báyìí. Màá kọ́ fi N17 sí nìkan. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wò bóyá okay. Mo ní feelings pé torí mo ti ṣe petition yẹn tẹ́lẹ̀ rí, ìyẹn ni kò ṣe gbà wọlé. Ìyẹn ni kò ṣe gbà wọlé. That is the reason why, I guess. It has already logged in that email. There was an error submitting your signature. There was an error. I would also speak to, there was an error. So I guess because I have signed the petition before, and I hope it's not the same error that a lot of people are getting. That is on this petition. Please resend the link. I hope it is not the same error, but all right. At the moment, we have 8,179 on that petition. Let's go back to let's go on the poll and see the poll. Let's go on the poll. The poll have 15,874 at the moment. We have 15,874. We're going to be bringing the broadcast to an end. We've gone past our time with about 10 minutes. $15,874. I had people complaining on the signature from Dara Talk Show yesterday. I had people complaining. Okay. 8,217. The petition. Yes, the petition is just less than 9,000. 8,179. Let me refresh. 8,220. More people are signing, but we need more numbers. I am already worried that even those outside the country are not signing a lot of it, but that's fine. The number keeps going up. Let's hope it gets to 10,000, and the UK government will then look into our complaint from that angle. We need 10,000. We need 10,000. If a petition gets 10,000 signatures, the government will respond. At the moment, the government will not respond because we're still far below 10,000. The poll is just to gather all those that wants to know whether we are living. And these will be handed over to all the organizations that are fighting and talking on our behalf. We should learn to allow people say what they want, because that is what we stand for, freedom of speech. Really? Okay. We want to know what is happening. Please don't remove. If what we are doing here makes sense to you, please, you have to sign the petition. We don't have to remove the Hausa man. Are you for real? Okay. The Hausa man that is saying that we are wasting time. So we must leave him to be creating commotion inside the room. Once again, a lot of review on what is going to happen on the 1st of October based on the new social gatherings. We will communicate that back. We'll be bringing the show to an end this afternoon. Let me come back to my scene and let's change the background. We'll be bringing the show to an end in just about almost 15 minutes or less than that. But so much development is ongoing. But one thing I want us to remain focused. We must remain absolute focus. We must remain focused. It is very, very important. Tabati, remain focused. We are almost telling the no, later. I'll do it later for you. Let us remain focused. Let him carry on. We ignore him. That is where we should stand. Hey, that's fine. I hear you. Nigeria. Let me show you a few things that just to tell you that we are not the only one complaining. I'm going to go into police brutality. I think this is police brutality. We see that all the time. That is not my problem now. Our problem is how to quickly break it up and then, so that the world can know where we stand. These are some of the image. You can see if an English girl is saying that criminals run our country, you wonder what I should tell her, those that are running Nigeria. When I saw her with this, when she said criminals are running their country, rally or no rally, we are not going back. I totally agree with you, Mamawa Omolara Iyabo Ajala. Rally or no rally, it's not, that's why I say we must remain focused. Let us continue to tell those at home that there's a problem coming up.
Surely infrastructure. We tell you, Nigeria, surely to Zimbabwe. We should love us all long. The 9th of September 2020. Surely gbogbo development tí wọ́n fẹ́ jẹ́ kó wá sí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá òun lélẹ̀. So tí a bá ní ilẹ̀ tiwa, ta ní nation tiwa, ta dá dúró, à lè ṣe investment sórí látòkè ló ti ń bọ̀ sóṣèré ó sì ń lọ sàlẹ̀ lọ́n. Ṣé àwọn lè ní orí méjì ni? Ṣé orí méjì làwọn ní? Ṣé orí méjì làwọn ní? Èmi ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ yín ni o. Gbogbo ẹ̀tẹ̀ máa láǹfààní àti wo fídíò yìí. Tá a bá ń sọ pé Nàìjíríà kò lè work. Ìdí tá a ṣe ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé torí àwọn tó wà níbẹ̀ wọ́n plan fún anything pé kó work. Àwọn tá a darapọ̀ mọ́, àwọn ẹranko gbáà ni wọ́n. Kò ní kankan tó lè ní ìwúlò kankan. Sórí. So omi tó ti ń bọ̀ látẹ̀ nǹkan. Ẹni tó bá fi lo lift òun lélẹ̀. So train yẹn infrastructure tí wọ́n ṣe. So infrastructure tí wọ́n ṣe. Wọ́n parọ́ fún yín. So bẹ́ẹ̀ kàkà ẹ̀rẹ̀ ní sàfọ̀rọ̀. Gbogbo calculate àwa. Kí lè ayé lè rọrùn fún everybody. So bó ṣe jẹ́ nìyẹn. Infrastructure.
If you think the world, báwa nìkan ni à ń complain, we are not the only one. Surely self-serving, I think I have another. Surely corruptory government, liars, cheaters, charlatans, get them out now. Corrupt APC government, get them out now. You can see the banner right there.
Yeah. I bet that's the stuff I know about. I bet that's to you. It means basically there's a lot of rights humans need to stand up for because the government doesn't take them seriously. So when they see protests, it makes the news, and people reading the news, they see why are people protesting? They're obviously protesting for a reason. Even if they don't approve of the protest, it makes them aware of what's going on.
How long have you been here campaigning out with the other groups? A very busy day. How long have you been as well?
Well, I got into climate activism 2 months ago when in my local forest an insurance company wanted to cut down a load of trees. So
Where is that? I just want to have an idea. When you say your local forest, I want to know. Highgate. I know Highgate very well. Okay. So go ahead.
So yeah, AXA, an insurance company, wanted to cut down our local trees, so we campaigned. I met a lot of people during my campaign for Extinction Rebellion, and they told me I should come down and come to these protests, which has been really good. We've made a lot of news, a lot of people have realised what's going on with climate change, floods.
Rally or no rally?
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us on this, short.
Ireland as well, which has done that. I've lived in India a lot. And in India also, the British, divided and ruled the country. They divided it in 1947. And India, when India was a united country, or more united perhaps you could say. And so, but the British went and divided it, and then there was the war with Bangladesh and with Pakistan, and now India and Pakistan are having conflicts on that northern borders and Kashmir problem, and there's a lot of other problems going on now.
So when the Yoruba people, or those that are also known as the Oduduwa children,
I'm now asking if you just give me that that's our flag there. I mean, not the official flag there, but that's part of what we're going to be using on the 1st of October rally. So what I want to ask you is, you know, when people say they want to have their own self-determination, they want to stand on their own, what do you think about it?
Yeah, I think it's good. I think people need to get to stand on their own, but then also work together with others, because and non-violently, because then you can get change that you want, you know.
Okay.
And change. Everybody wants to have change, I think, and now same, you know. I think it's the same thing for maybe for the Arab people also. They want to have change.
So you think it's the best option? You know, when people want to have their own self, you know,
determination, because then initially you can do it. If you can do it non-violently, people will then be able to look after themselves. But they will also then hopefully work together with other people, because then they see the benefit of cooperation as well, which is important.
So,
but if it's imposed on you, nobody wants it if it's imposed on people.
So the other question I would like to ask you is, you know, about 1,200 Christians have been killed from the beginning of this year. About 15,000 have been killed from 2020, from 2015. We also have the Boko Haram that are killing. We have the ISIS, we have the Al-Qaeda. What would you like to say, you know, to such a kind of news, you know, that is not being aired around the world from the mainstream media?
I don't know what the mainstream media is saying. I mean, on this question, because I don't know enough about it, really. You know, but I mean, in general, I think the media should.
No, what I'm trying to say is the mainstream media are not talking about it. They are literally keeping quiet while the genocide is taking place dramatically inside the country.
They should be speaking up about it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
All right, let's see some of the more images.
Okay, so I think it's the 1st of August. We did a reparation day in Brixton. So lots of different groups coming together. Black Lives Matter was there. There was lots of different groups, and I think everybody was shocked because the British government have been paying compensation to companies like Coca-Cola, like various companies that have a history of slavery a long time ago, and when that slavery was abolished, the British government agreed to pay compensation, millions of pounds of compensation, to families and companies that were involved in slavery. And that compensation didn't stop until 2015, and I think that is unbelievable. Why we didn't know about it, I don't know. But that's been going on until 2015. So I think that brought a lot of people together, and it was a really good day.
Did you listen to that? That the British government, up to 2015, were still paying compensation for slave trade. Let's look at, I think I have a few more videos, and then we will say a very good afternoon to those of you that are with us. Once again, these are just highlights of what took place yesterday. You see, BBC, British Bias Corporation. Those in Nigeria believe so much in the BBC than anything else. And the BBC Nigeria, BBC Yoruba, BBC this, BBC that. You can see it now. Now, when we tell you, you probably don't believe what we say. You prefer what the BBC will say than what we say. Can you see what they wrote there? British, what we say? British Corporation, British Bias Corporation. I'll say thank you very much to those of you that have joined us. We we hope we will be back again for the late night broadcast.
This is what it looks like when we tell you that you must come out on the 1st of October. As you can see behind me, there's also a kind of a protest that is taking place today, the 9th of September 2020. It's coming up to exactly 11:30 a.m. Ejade, Sherry, Tebajo Kosinule, Ale, Kuro in Nigeria, Alati Jade, Keda Pomowa, Ni on the 1st of October. Sorry now. Irú tí àwọn èèyàn ṣì ń bọ̀ wọ́n ṣe ń pè bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tó bá yá nísìn wọ́n máa.
Let's look at that. Courage calls for courage everywhere. And on that note, I say a very good afternoon to those of you that are watching it live and those that will watch it as a repeated broadcast. Let us do more. The British government was still paying for slave trade up to 2015. Let us end Nigeria. A lot of you don't like us to mention them. If you want to let, don't talk about them. You want me to play that video again? I can play it again. Let me play that video again to you. Very sad. Very, very sad that the British government were still paying for the slave trade up to 2015. And a lot of you think
Good afternoon.
Okay, so I think it's the 1st of August. We did a reparation day in Brixton. So lots of different groups coming together. Black Lives Matter was there. There was lots of different groups, and I think everybody was shocked because the British government have been paying compensation to companies like Coca-Cola, like various companies that have a history of slavery a long time ago. And when that slavery was abolished, the British government agreed to pay compensation, millions of pounds of compensation to families and companies that were involved in slavery. And that compensation didn't stop until 2015. And I think that is unbelievable. Why we didn't know about it, I don't know. But that's been going on until 2015. So I think that brought a lot of people together, and it was a really good day.
let me now show you. I think I've picked something on Google on that particular story that the guy was saying. Every day you learn, you take some. I want you to take something home today before we close the broadcast. So I'm going to put again British government paying compensation to slave owners. Slave owners were paid approximately £20 million in a compensation in over 40,000 awards for enslaved people freed in the colonies of the Caribbean, Mauritius, and the Cape of Good. That is not where we are going. But let us look at this.